Okay. Okay. Yeah. They do be happening. The earthquakes do be happening. Yeah. I'm safe. I'm safe. I'm I'm also slightly like taken aback by the amount of people who did not reach out after I told them, or after not only I told them, but then or that they saw there was an earthquake. Like two people reached out. Yeah, a bunch of you bitches are fake as shit, and I know that you are. I hope you have. I pray that you have the life you deserve for that shit. I'll say that. Did you feel it? Yeah, hell yeah, I fucking felt it. I was on the couch, like fucking around on the internet, and obviously it's one of, and all of a sudden it's like, and it's one of those things to where like, in the first like 10 seconds, you're like, what the fuck is going on? And then you're like, oh, it's an earthquake. Moving on. Like, because there's like nothing you can do about it. Like it's not gonna. There's nothing you can do. But it wasn't that bad here. Traditionally, you're supposed to like go outside and like into the open or whatever, so that way shit doesn't like fall and like hit you in the fucking head or something. I don't know. But anyway, welcome to A Filthy Read. This is going to be your Sunday service. This is going to be your Sunday service. I haven't done a Sunday service in a while. The Sunday service is just general energy, general messages from Spirit, what we all with this collective needs to know. There'll be something inspiring. There'll be something uplifting. There'll be something grounding. And something just to, I don't know, a lot of you bitches are so bald-headed that, like, a lot of human beings are so committed to, like, making life harder than it needs to be. And it starts with the way that you react, interact with your reality from the internal, like your internal world, right? And how your thought patterns look and your emotional patterns and your coping mechanisms. Human beings tend to default to fucking detrimental, harmful shit. On average. And I've given thousands of readings at this point, and people, very few times have I read for somebody who was able to remove themselves from the situation in a way that brings peace and to allow solutions and to allow things to like flow naturally. But like being in the flow, being in the natural flow, can be foreign for people who are committed to living in the matrix, or committed to struggle, or committed to their own way of thinking, or the way they think things work. Because a lot of times the way that people think that this shit works is not how it works at all. So, but anyway, that was for somebody. I don't know who that was for, but that was for somebody. But anyway, this is gonna be the Sunday service. This is general messages for this Sunday service. Welcome to church, you bald-headed bitch. At the end of, actually at 10K likes, I'll open the floor up to be accepting personal questions and mini readings, $5 to $35. One question is typically like one or two cards for $5, and like it increases so on and so forth. Anyway, without further ado, let's get into the Sunday service. Damn. Sunday service, Sunday service, Sunday service, Sunday service. Okay. Actually, I'm going to pretend like I didn't see that. Okay, so the message for this Sunday service is the Wheel of Fortune. No matter what your mind is telling you. Wait, did I do my connection prayer? I'm going to do it right now just in case I didn't do it. Angels, archangels, guardian angels, spirit guides, reveal to me things that like to hide. Oh, I did do it. Okay. Doesn't hurt to do it twice. Anyway. With the Wheel of Fortune here, no matter how things look, especially if you're watching this, especially if this is resonating with you, no matter how things look, no matter what's going on, no matter what circumstances, no matter what person, place, circumstance, situation, or scenario has arisen in your path, in your journey at this time, whether it be positive or negative or indifferent. No matter what. Things are changing for the better. Things are being rearranged and reorganized. Things are being accomplished and improved behind the scenes without the need for you to interact or try to fucking make shit happen. Because whenever you get involved, whenever you have a say, whenever you have input, you fuck it up and self-sabotage. A lot of people, because of free will, have a desire to fuck up divinely orchestrated situations. If you sit your fucking bald-headed ass down and let things turn in your favor and await for outcomes and new information or new circumstances, or just wait and see what happens, you would be surprised about how little you have to fucking do. Okay? It's about God. I mean, things have been changing in your favor the whole time. It's not always going to look like what you expect it to. It's not always going to look like or feel like how you think it should. It's not how the fuck this shit works. That's not how it works. Shit is improving for you whether you realize it or not. Your primary job, your primary focus in this game of life, it should be to manage, maintain, and try to control your fucking self, your internal world, your thoughts, your feelings, your emotions, and your reactions. You have to get in control if you want to see change in your external environment. In the 3D, bitch, you have got to get your internal world fucking together. The change is always out of your control. Your life is out of your control. And people don't like fucking hearing that shit. Your lives are out of your control. All the time. You can control your hairstyles and your clothing options. Sometimes. Sometimes you can control your job. Sometimes you can control what school you go to. But a lot of things in our lives, especially if you have entered a spiritual journey, a lot of this shit is being co-created with divine forces who do a lot of work in the astral realm, because you're going to fuck it up because you can't see it from that perspective. So it's best you just sit your bald-headed ass down and do what you can. Do what you can. And nothing more. Do what the fuck you can. That's all you can do. You cannot control it. Stop trying to. Why would you want to? Why would you want to control it? Like, what benefit other than you're a fucking control freak and you don't know how to fucking surrender to circumstances, to the divine? But that's a whole nother conversation about that we could be having. You can't control it, bitch. Sit down. And the more you try to control and influence things, if you especially, and this is really really uh demonstrated during retrograde periods, because like shit, things get fucked up. You'll start losing shit starts breaking down, like all these things start going wrong, right? And the more you try to fix it or navigate through it, not navigate through it, like the more you try to fix it or combat it or resist it or change it or control it, it gets fucked up more and more and more and more. The lessons for you to sit the fuck down. The solution will come to you. The solution will come to you. Or it'll cross your path, or you'll get like some kind of random idea or inspiration. But those things cannot come to you if you are in a state of chaos and confusion for no fucking reason, or because you cannot regulate your own mental state and emotional state. You cannot regulate yourself. So why you can't even regulate yourself. You can't even control yourself in your own thoughts and emotions and actions. What makes you think you have control over fucking your life circumstances or anything else for that matter? How does that even make logical sense? How does that make any logical sense? Hey, Black Rose. Even sometimes, even if you're doing like the quote unquote wrong things, I guarantee you the wrong thing that you are doing is actively putting you in a position of more positivity. You just have to let shit crumble first. But again, but people, my life has put me in situations to where I have to get comfortable with like tower moments and shit like that, right? So now I have a level of not giving a fuck and not giving a shit that is masterful. I've gotten very, very masterful at the art of detachment. I suggest everybody watching do the same. Society can suck a bag of fucking dicks. Society says that white people are superior to everybody else, bitch. Why are you listening to what society thinks? Why would you even fix your fingers to type that into the phone? Fuck society. Nobody gives a fuck about what society is doing anymore. Come the fuck on. Can we be real? Can I be real with you or no? Let me keep going. That was only one fucking card, and I'm just starting talking shit. That's where it starts. I mean, but at this point in the game, anybody with eyes and like anybody who has a basic level of intelligence can see that do not live your life by society's norms. Do not live your life by anybody else's norms other than your own, because that shit's highly incorrect. It's not right. It don't work. Never has worked. People force themselves into like society's mold, and they have all these fucking mental health problems, physical health problems. They can't relate to other people, do not know how to fucking interact with interpersonal relationships. All that shit's fucked up because you're trying to fucking do what society says. You're gonna get fucked up. You don't have to break the tradition, you create a new one. The beautiful thing about traditions is that they have room to evolve. Traditions, a proper tradition, a traditional tradition, has the room to fucking evolve and change with the way that the people that is influencing change as well. This is basic shit, y'all. This is not even divine, like, profound shit. This is basic, rudimentary type shit that I'm talking right now. I haven't even gotten to the fucking upper level shit yet. Moving right the fuck along. Page of Pentacles in reverse. Everybody's worried about money, or a lot of people are worried about money, and how to make it, and how to grow it. During this time, and this is another message that kind of has come up in the last couple of weeks. Focusing on money and finances and the day-to-day, how do I put it? Like the day-to-day nickels and dimes of life at this time is not going to lead you to what you want. Like at this time, there's a heavy emphasis on focusing on your internal world, your spiritual development, your emotional development, your mental clarity. At this time, really, really healing those things, releasing traumas, detachment. That is the focus of this space right now. And the more you master this, the more financial opportunities and the more money will show up in your life without you having to do anything. At this time, if at this time human beings are being rewarded in a physical sense by detaching and allowing and trusting, like this is like as your spiritual development and your spiritual prowess increases, as you gain control of your mind and your emotions, you're going to get rewarded with money and material possessions by spiritual forces. So if you're broke right now and you don't know how, and your physical and your manifestations of like a physical nature aren't coming in, it's because you're failing spiritually and mentally and emotionally. You're not learning anything about yourself. You're not learning anything about how this reality works. It's inside out, y'all, not outside in. Not once I have that relationship, once I have this money, once I have that job, then I'll be okay. That is never going to fucking happen. Never. Once I gain control over my mind so that way it is clear enough to focus on my manifestations, once my emotional state is at peace, in harmony, in joy, as much as possible, then I can channel the vibration necessary to attract what the fuck that I want. Inside out, not outside in. I guarantee you the richest person in the world, if their internal world is fucked up, their life is fucking detrimental as fuck. You can have all the physical possessions, all the money you want to pay all the bills that you need to, bitch. But if you're sitting in that fucking big house with your AC blasting and your fucking Lamborghini parked in your garage, and then you're sitting in the middle of your room crying yourself to sleep in the darkest place of your life, is it even fucking worth it? The answer is no. Moving on. Or maybe it is. I don't know. Maybe you value money and physical shit over your internal, over yourself, over your soul, over your spirit. You know. And if you don't even believe in spiritual forces or believe that you have a spirit, believe in anything in the unseen realm, then this is probably not the fucking message for you, bitch. You need to go on a separate journey. Just saying. The Emperor in transition. So, at this time, okay, so the space is approaching us right now to where we can take more authority. We can take more authority over the circumstances and situations in our lives with the Emperor in transition here. That space is coming, but let the wheel keep turning first. Yeah. I know things may seem seem unstable or unpredictable, or there's a lot of uncertainty right now, but that's life. Like, there are no guarantees in life. When you're talking about, like, life circumstances and shit, like, shit be happening, you know? There are no guarantees, there are no for sure circumstances. Like, anything can happen to anyone at any time, anywhere, often. Often. And that shit happens often. It's not, there are no freak, like, shit happens often. Like, every day, like, some shit just went down with somebody moments ago while I was giving this reading. Like, shit happens, and you can't control it, you know? And I think when you get comfortable understanding that without the need to control, it's like it spirit. It's like spirit gives you more agency over your life, because it's like, because then you're in a headspace or a vibration to control what you can, because you have the awareness to do so without reacting from panic or fear or chaos of living in a world that is ominous. Not like this cloudy, so moving on. Sorry to distract, but I don't know what these are. The cats. I don't know. I just went with the cat theme, booby. Three of Pentacles in reverse, with the King of Pentacles in reverse. Oh God. Okay. Oh, so in this current event space, in this current time space, the idea that there's not enough for everyone to have an abundance, the idea of like every man for himself, the way in which people have acquired and accumulated wealth at the expense of other people, all that shit's fucking getting fucked the fuck up. It's getting blown up. All of those paradigms are being destroyed at this time, which is why things are being thrown into chaos. Because like from a spiritual standpoint, those sorts of paradigms and manifestations aren't working anymore. They're not going to be working. So like in the near future, like expect to see like billionaires and millionaires who have made their wealth and their fortune off the backs of other people. Start seeing that shit getting fucked up, or start seeing these people getting fucked up. Like in a very, very real way. Because the new space that we're moving into encourages collaboration and supporting each other. That way everybody doesn't have to fucking rely on just their resources in themselves to build something, to expand, to build something better, to expand for, it's more about community than it is about, the singular white man collecting all the fucking money and hoarding it for everybody else. Yeah, that shit, I know it looks like it's not changing, but I guarantee you that shit is being completely obliterated as we speak. You can, if you pay attention to shit enough, you can see it. If you, to me, it's blatantly obvious, but to other people, maybe you're missing it. I don't know. Anyway, moving right along. Oh, the Wheel of Fortune twice. I cannot make it up. Cannot make it up. Not only is the Wheel of Fortune turning in our personal lives, like if you're watching this, if this is resonating with you, if you ain't doing the work, bitch, ain't shit fucking gonna go right in your life. To be honest, hate to tell you, sorry, girl, you're bald headed. But if you have been doing the work, if you have been trying to improve yourself in the lives of the people around you, the Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor. Okay, and not only on a personal level, but in the grander scheme. I know it doesn't look like it, but that was the first message that came out. It was like, no matter how things may look on the surface, things are changing in a positive direction. Double timing it here. That's good news. Good news. Also, I just got there a lot of cycles being closed out at this time to make space for more positive cycles to emerge. The sun is finally setting on evil and rising on people, places, circumstances, situations that are good and righteous, compassionate, loving, generous. Like if you are a person who possesses all of those kind of traits, with expecting nothing in return, so that is exactly what you're going to experience in here in a second. You may already be in it. Like for damn straight have been completely blessed the fuck out, and I continue to be so every day. Every day, there's a new blessing that shows up in my life, and I don't know. Strength in reverse. We're all tired. We're all tired. We're all still a little or a lot weakened from the old paradigm, the old way of doing things, the old matrix. A lot of us are tired. Allow yourself to relax, be lazy, do nothing. If you can, take time off, take a vacation, do things. Some of you are going to be forced into a situation of recovery. It won't be the most ideal transition, but a lot of you watching are literally be forced into a situation where you have to recover and relax and regulate your nervous system. Whatever situations this is, like on the surface, it seems chaotic or like tragic or like it's it won't be like super harmful, but like it looks like the circumstances around it just seem like chaotic and like, oh my god, I can't let this happen. But this is happening for you, so that way you finally sit your bald headed, stubborn, stupid ass down, so you can sit down and like get some spiritual lessons out of it, get some healing, get some release, get some rest, get some sleep, ease your mind. And this period of time is going to last as long as it takes before things move forward. So if you're in this forced resting period, like trying to get up and get back into the more you try to do that, the more your legs are gonna break, the more your arms are gonna break, the more your mental space is going to fucking collapse. Let this space last as long as it needs to, so that way you are the most healed version of yourself that you need to be. You will be taken care of through the whole process. Like, don't worry about that. Don't worry about, again, you're going to have to forgo the need to control or worry about physical circumstances at this time. It's just not, spirit's not going to let you. It's not for you. You're not in control of it. So, go to the pool finally. Go to the beach finally. Go on that. Complete that project that you started. You're gonna have a lot of free time to. It's called, okay. See, now I'm getting downloads. This process is called soul retrieval. When you're in a space to where you're like. Retrieving the fragments of yourself, of your inner child. It's kind of like retrieving all the fragments of yourself, of the best parts of yourself that have been lost through through forcing yourself to live in the matrix or in paradigms that aren't in alignment, or in being in relationships that were inappropriate or out of alignment, romantic relationships, family or otherwise, being in a workplace scenario that you have outgrown, and people stay in workplace scenarios for money, and slowly but surely you are poisoning yourself and like losing years from your life, literally losing years from your life, all because you don't know what you don't know, I guess. If I told you you had the power to create whatever kind of like workplace scenario or career scenario or money making scenario that you wanted, if you just believed that you could, and you had your internal world, working in an optimal fashion, then you would make different decisions and set better boundaries for yourself and for others. And make choices from the heart and not from a place of scarcity, fear, or anxiety or panic. Because whenever you make a choice from any of those type of vibrations, that is going to be the outcome of it. It's not going to lead you to anything positive. You make a choice from a state of scarcity, the choice that you make is being informed by scarcity, and that outcome and that situation is going to be scarce and impoverished. It's to me, this is logic. This is logic. Anyway, moving right along. Two of Pentacles in reverse. Now is not the time to make drastic changes in your life. Again, we're in a retrograde space. And like, during retrograde, it's not, it's not uncommon for things to like, for people to get fired or like lose jobs or people and stuff. There's no rush into jumping into something new right away, if that makes any sense. This is not the space for drastic life changes like that. It just isn't. And the more you try to like change things right now, the more it's gonna get fucked up. Like, stop trying to control your life right now, y'all. Just stop. Stop trying to. I mean, unless you're in like an environment or a situation that is abusive or dangerous or harmful or something like that, then yeah, absolutely get the fuck out of that shit. Retrogrades retrograde periods are excellent at removing you from situations and spaces like that without you really having to do anything. But if that's not the case, get your bald-headed ass out of that fucking environment or that space or from that person, and then whatever happens. Because I guarantee you, anything else that happens to you after that is better than the situation that you're in right now. And if you don't believe me, stay in the situation and watch the fuck happens. But what the fuck do I know? What the fuck do I know? Queen of Wands in reverse, and I don't have a name for this card, but to me it's kind of like a cloud of potential in reverse. Now it's called the cloud of potential. Okay, at this time, if you have, it's like you have a desire to create. You may be getting like really creative ideas, but maybe you don't have the energy or the wherewithal or the energetic. This is like a lack of creative energy and energetic resources to create your reality right now. That's natural. You don't have to have if you're kind of like if you're like an artist or designer or some any sort of like musician or anything creative, if you are kind of like uninspired or kind of like blah right now, it's in alignment. Don't force it. You don't have to force his creations. You don't have to force yourself to make something or create something right now because it's probably not going to work out anyway. If you get an inspiration to do something and you can do it feasibly with the energy that you have, by all means go ahead. But like for instance, this is a perfect example. I am in the mountains of Japan right now. I have I have discovered a passion for foraging for magical herbs and plants and fruits and shit in the wild, like a fucking like the witch bitch that I am. So I think it was a couple of days ago. I was on a walk outside and I just started collecting fucking flowers to do some magic spells and shit. And I found the coolest fucking things. I took pictures and I googled it and looked it up. It has been such a beautiful soul retrieval. It's been so healing. It's been so it makes me want to cry because I've been looking for something to vivify my passion for life and I enjoy doing it. It feels amazing. I'm learning something new about my environment and there's some really cool magic around here just outside. Like whenever I was in the States, I was paying money for fucking not Mount Fuji, bitch. There's more than one mountain in Japan. But there's several. But when I was in the States, I was paying money for herbs and botanicals and shit at the witch shop. And here, I just go the fuck outside and get like really expensive herbs and shit for free. Outside, bitch. Just, hey. I even found a fucking blueberry bush. Outside, just out. Hey, my blue. I was like, hey, my blueberry bush. I was like, bitch, what the fuck is this? So I'm about to have a good old time with my magical self in this fucking kitchen. You hoes better watch out. That's all I gotta say. And you know who you are. You better watch out. You better not cry. You're gonna get snatched. I'm telling you why. Anyway. Oh, the wheel of karma is coming to town, bitch. Starring you. Hey, diva. Hey, Danny. Oh my God. Okay. So the cutesy cute and the moon have come out together. It ain't me. I know it ain't you, boo boo. Again, the people who like to fucking stalk my shit and watch my shit on the low, it's for them. They know who they are. And if you haven't done anything to harm me, then you have nothing to worry about. But if you have, then you better not shout, you better not cry, you're gonna get snatched, I'm telling you why. The cute... Oh, God. The cute in the moon in transition. There is a situation that is coming in that is being hidden from you that quite literally is cute. It's maybe an intimate opportunity, a romantic opportunity is coming in. There's an introduction to love, I'll say, is coming into our lives at this time. It may be a Pisces. because I'm looking at this fish. And I'm looking at the. Wait, is the moon? The moon is Cancer. It's not Pisces. But there's fish. There's two fish on here, and I see a letter P. So that was for somebody specific. It may be a Pisces coming into your life, or some sort of Pisces energy. There's an introduction to love coming in, to open up your heart and your mind, and to deconstruct your blockages to love and romance that you have built up to protect yourself. So that's fun. With this moon here, for some of you, this is like a secret admirer kind of situation. Or also, I'm getting that this is maybe someone who was hiding how they feel about you. For others of you, this will be a complete surprise. So take it how it resonates. Or maybe all three. I know Pisces black. Yeah, Pisces masculine. Pisces feminine is fun. All my Pisces female friends, it's a whole vibe. Pisces masculine can fucking take a flying leap. Kick rocks, no socks. Jump off a bridge. No parachute. It's the worst. It is the worst. Water sign masculine in general is not the best on the planet at this time. It just isn't. Ugh. I don't, because you're not gonna gaslight me. You're not gonna try to emotionally manipulate me. You're not gonna lie to me. I'm psychic as fuck. I already know you're fucking lying. And you're gonna get fucked up by spiritual forces in your life. You'll never have a happy life afterwards. So just leave me alone. Leave me alone unless you want to get fucked up. Or unless your ego got you fucked up into thinking you can try me. By all means, proceed. You better not watch out. You better not cry. You're gonna get snatched. I'm telling you why. Karma Will is coming to town. Okay. The Tower in reverse. At this time. Okay. This is a couple of different things. If this is a person from your past, specifically a masculine, if this is specifically a masculine, it doesn't have to be. Well, it is a masculine. It just have when I say masculine, I'm not getting into gender politics on here. If you know how energetics works, you know. If you don't, then go the fuck on and go take your gender politics to somebody else. But I will say this: if this is someone from your past, this is their last. I'm hearing last ditch effort to rectify this situation. Right in the nick of time. Whoever this person is, if this is someone from your past, whoever this person is, it's almost like spiritually speaking, they're coming just before the time has lapsed for them. Because, like, if you're on the divine feminine path, God's already sending you more soulmates for you to choose from. And I think whoever this person is, they want to be among those that are included in this roster. Because now he's going to have to compete. He had it to himself, but now he's going to have to compete. So, that's how it goes. Also, if you're worried about finances and stability, and you're kind of like in a situation to where it looks like things are being destroyed or collapsing around you, it's really, really not. It just looks like that. It just looks like that, and like behind this, it's like whatever you're in is collapsing or seems unstable. But God is showing me the image of like a house. It's like they just finished building the house, and it's like lightly furnished, and all you have to do is like move in. That's the vibe. It's like whatever situation you're in that looks like it's ending, it needed to be destroyed, so you can literally walk into this space that has been built and has been meticulously handcrafted by spirit for you. You do not have to worry. You don't. You are doing everything right. You're doing everything right. You're doing your best. You're healing your heart. If you feel the need to cry, let yourself cry. Just don't do it in front of other people. I mean, that's what I be doing. My spiritual bath is where I get all that shit out. And when I come out, I'm like, oh, I feel so much better. Yeah. And I'm hearing, don't destroy yourself or your opportunities for success because you don't have control over how it's going down. Let things be out of control. If it looks out of control, then let it be that. Just take care of your body, your mind, and your spirit. And your animals. Somebody watching has like a small brown dog that you have been neglecting because you're too busy trying to control circumstances in your life that are out of your control. So stop trying to control shit and go play with your dog. Go wash that dog because he's funky. Yeah, there's a need for you to stop focusing on your life circumstances and try to make shit happen and taking care of the self and your loved ones in your home or your surrounding or your environment or like. And again, if you're in a space, if your environment or your home is like not your own, or you're in a space to where it feels like you can't do anything in the external, focus on your mind, your body, your spirit. Reach out to friends and family who you know love and support you, and tell them that you need a space to heal in, to rejuvenate in for a little bit, if they can accommodate you. One of my dreams in life is to have a space, like a building, where people can come to get spiritual healing and rejuvenation and shit like that. Like a spiritual healing center / hospital / rehab or some shit like that. I'm gonna do it one day. One day I'll do something like that. Because like this world desperately needs that shit all over the fucking planet. Holistic approach. Not necessarily holistic. Like certainly holistic, but metaphysical approach. Because there's lots of different shit that can be done to heal the body. Human beings just don't either know about it, or it's just largely unexplored or forgotten. They have shit for everything. It's just kind of modern medicine wants people. They want you addicted to their drugs, not the ones you get off the street. Anyway, like there's all kinds of shit. Holistic is like a surface level version of what I'm envisioning for the future. Like I'm talking like spiritual surgery and shit. Like there's all kinds of stuff. The magician at the crown of the reading. Again, interesting that I said that. For those of you who practice metaphysics, now is a good time to do so. Because there's literally a portal opened up. There's literally a portal open in the realms to allow shit in. So now is a good time to do all your manifestations, whatever. At a minimum, I suggest people if you do some journaling. Write the shit down. Just write it down. Anything that you want to experience, or anything that you want to bring into your life, be as specific or as general, or as basic as you will. But just sit down and write down whatever comes to mind. I'm looking at this cup. Oh, does that work? It does work. Okay. Here's the witch tip for today. Get a cup. Make sure it's get the fanciest cup that you have or that you can find. Fill it with the finest water or wine or beverage that you want. Like something that the finest shit that you enjoy the most. Fill the cup with it, right? And after you write down all the stuff that you want to manifest or experience or bring into your life, whatever relationship or car or whatever the fuck it is. After you write all that shit down, I need you to read it out loud into the cup of said liquid. Into it. Just read it out loud. Blah, 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 blah. And then drink that shit. Slowly or fast, however, consume it. There you go. That was for the free on the fucking house, bitch. Oh. Which tip for the free on the house? Who? And watch what the fuck happens. Watch what happens. It'll certainly make you feel more abundant. And it's a very creative way to influence your reality, at least on a metaphysical level, in the source code that is this reality. The world as the underlying issue. A new cycle approaches. A new positive cycle approaches. Chill out, Girl Scout, you bald-headed scallywag. Looking like Mr. Clean in these streets. Looking like Caillou in these streets. Because you just don't have any hair. You know. Some of you, and I'm getting another download. Some of you specifically, and this is very, very important. Some of you specifically need to, as you're writing down your manifestations, please include a fucking wig. Because you're so bald, please make sure you include a wig. A lace front, a good fancy lace front in your manifestations because you're going to need it in the future. Okay. At this time, the floor is open to mini readings, 5 to 35 doll hairs. Who wants to go first? Gigi. Is that Gladdy? I think that it looks like Gladdy. It looks like Gladdy. Who wants to go first? 5 to 35 doll hairs. It is Gladdy. How are you doing? How are you doing, Booba? Are you doing good? I hope so. I'm gonna put some water in this tea. Oh! I see you're doing great. I'm doing my best. I'm doing my absolute fucking best. I'm doing my best. Gladys is a good friend of mine. Oh shit. From back in the day. She was actually present in my life when I started making like metaphysical products like candles and shit like that. She was there when I started doing that shit. Dark red. Very, yeah. We had fun. Do you still dark, dark red? I will never forget that. I don't know why that was so dark red. I don't know why that was so funny. I want to start making that shit again. I will eventually. I will eventually. But that was a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun. Do you still have Do you still have your site? Can you still see the shit on the wall like you could before? Love the neck tattoo. I think I had this. Maybe I didn't have this when I saw you. Did I? Maybe it came afterwards. Oh, Audrey. Okay, thank you, Audrey. Let's see. You haven't tried? Okay. Because you were like, your shit was like on point at that time. I remember. I was like, oh shit. I mean, I changed everything, of course, but I'm glad that I did. I'm glad that I did. That guy I was interested in was not a very good guy, turns out, at all. Okay. Anyway, quite detrimental masculine, a punk bitch, we'll say. Audrey, are you still here? Are you here? They never are. Yeah. Audrey, are you still here? Dark red. Did she leave? Oh, okay. Alright, Audrey, let's see. What messages do we have for Audrey for her highest joy and excitement and in clarity to move forward on her path? What messages do we have? What messages do we have for Audrey? Money's looking funny, but actually, did you... This looks like you either quit your job or you got let go of your job, but it worked out anyway. And now you don't know what to do. No? Oh, well, congratulations. Looks like you're leaving your job. But we already knew this. I don't think anything's changed talking to HR today. Oh, okay. Well, we know how that's. Well, we see how that's about to go. Actually, I'm gonna pull a card for Gladys if she's still here. Okay, so what's coming up for you? Again, you're not going to be at this job anymore, but it's gonna work out in a weird way. So I don't want you to get discouraged around these circumstances. Don't because you have a tendency to beat yourself up or ruminate too much. Just let it go. Leave the place and let it go and start celebrating now, because shortly after this, you're going to get some sort of communication about a new opportunity that is much more in alignment with the person that you are becoming soon. So don't trip. Please don't trip. Whatever this new... If you have been feeling particularly Oh, now my stomach hurts. You're definitely having like uh tummy issues. I don't like this. Um. Oh. Okay. Okay. You have a lot going on. Sort of. I'll try to keep it. I try to keep this. Keep it cute. If be careful of. I don't know if I'm allowed to. I can tell you. Be careful around pregnancy at this time. I'll say that. Be very, very, because you've been feeling very nostalgic and very, is this how, like, pregnant ladies feel? Oh, wow. Yeah, be careful. I just be careful. Just be careful. Be careful. I'm 60. I'm 60 years past menopause. I don't know. Then, like, if this feels very, it just feels very like nostalgic and like I'm getting like baby fever and like it's like feelings of wanting things to be. Somebody around you is definitely pregnant. Or will be soon. Oh, and whoever this is going to you're going to be taking care of the baby a lot, and it'll give you a new sense of purpose. Okay, I guess that's all you need to know. I'm like, what the fuck? I don't like that. I don't like that. Wheel of Fortune peeking out. The Wheel of Fortune has peeked out. Looks like your Lovers in reverse. It looks like you're just entering a new cycle of like oh shit. You're entering a new cycle of like working from home. You're probably working from home. Is this giving this for some reason? This is certainly giving me like child daycare vibes, like really taking care of like children. There's a heavy emphasis on children in your life at this time. I wouldn't be surprised if your next phase of life was like in at-home childcare. If that's what this is giving. That's what this is giving. Yeah, because you have compassion. You have compassion and you have a great deal of disdain for people who are supposed to be taking care of people and they don't. You have a passion for caretaking, especially like children, maybe animals too. Six of Wands. Is this Six of Wands twice? Six of Wands again. Whatever you're doing, keep doing it. There's victory and success are assured here. And maybe even public recognition. Sorry, booted out for a minute. Oh. If you have not if you have not already done so, everybody, please go follow me on YouTube because I upload these lives on YouTube so you can watch the whole thing in its entirety. You can rewind, fast forward, pause it, laugh, comment, whatever. Yeah. Whatever you're doing, Audrey, keep doing it. Looks like there's victory and success here. It also feels like you're kind of in like a waiting period. Also, I'm getting when you go into HR, please do not be afraid to say exactly what you feel and think without reservation, please. Ouch. Oh, Princess of Cups and Ouch came out. Um, be very careful before you have an accident. I feel like with this Princess of Cups here, there's a there's a need for you to start a self-care ritual. And this has been coming up in every single one of our these sessions, these lives. There's something here about you really needing to take better care of yourself before you get hurt. And I think especially so the Sunday service message was obviously for you. Whatever's about to happen to you, for you, you're going to have the space to self care more. I would encourage you to do so. Looks like Ten of Swords in reverse. Looks like your life is about to get significantly easier. The World, again, because you are entering a new cycle. And it looks like you guys are cute. That fucking reading, because I'm pulling this shit at random. That reading was specific for you. You have a cutesy cute here. Is that the sun? Or the ten in the lovers, yeah. You have a cutesy cute here. There's a cutesy cute romantic situation coming in, bitch, whether you like it or not. It is not up to you. So sorry. I mean, it is up to you, but like, I wouldn't send away somebody that God has sent to help heal you and love on you. That's what men do. Feminines don't send divine counterparts away because they're scared and not ready or because of what people will think. That is not something divine feminine does. You see. Because that would not be demure. That would not be classy. You know? I am a spiritual body. I am demure. I take care of my mind, body, and spirit. I listen to my intuition. I practice my metaphysics for my highest joy and excitement and clarity to move forward on my path. Because that is demure. That is divine. That is celestial, you see. So funny. Yeah. Oh, I caught you live again. I don't know what time it is. Very demure. Very demure. Very coy. Very coquettish. I am a spiritual baddie. I always do my spiritual baths at least once a week with the salt and the herbs and the flowers. Because I am pristine. Very demure. Very celestial. Very intuitive. Very magical. Very mystical. I was going to do something. I completely forgot. 2 a.m. Oh my God. All right, Gladdy. Are you still here? Okay. Let's pull a card for Gladdy for old time's sake. Let's pull a card for Gladys. Okay, so you either already have or you soon will, Gladys, start a new career. You either already started or you're about to very soon. Yeah, chariot in transition. Can't make it up. Yeah. Congratulations in advance. This kind of also feels like something you've already been doing, but it looks like it's like growing or expanding in a way. But it also, Yeah. Hmm. Whatever this is, it's about to take off real quick. So hold on to your lace fronts, bitch. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for. I've been streaming. Oh, streaming what? Send me a link so I can watch you. I've been streaming too. How long is your list? That was ouch shit. That was it. Like if you want a reading, you're up next, bitch. If you want a reading, you're up next. I've been streaming my mobile game called Sword of Cavalia. If you ever see me on, please just like comment and like and boost my shit. I'm a gamer at heart. What are you streaming? Are you gaming too? I'm gonna enjoy this latte choco pie. I just talk crap to stupid. Oh my god. Is it giving like Shira 7? Shira 7, she's funny. They don't listen anyway. You could tell them exactly what the fuck to do and they still not gonna listen. They're stupid. I don't know who that is. Shira 7? Sprinkle Sprinkle. I know you. Everybody should know who Shira 7 is by now. Those look good. Oh, the latte, they are good. I miss your food. It was always so yummy. Aw, you remember? I do what? Oh yeah, I used to cook a lot. I mean, I've been actually since I've been here. I've cooked every day except for yesterday. We went to some place called I don't actually something. It had a name. Some place with a name. But it was supposed to be like an Italian restaurant, but it wasn't. They had like pasta and like Hamburg steak and like wings. It was kind of like if it was kind of like if Denny's and Sbarro had a baby, it would be this place. That was actually pretty accurate. Oh no! I mean, it was good. It was okay. It was okay. It was good. Like I wouldn't. It was cheap. People for two people, it was like 2,100 yen. Which is about what, like maybe $17, 16, $17 for two people to eat with a main course and a salad in the drink bar. So it's like it's cheap, but the food is mid. Okay, all right, Gwen. But the dinner that we cooked the other day, I think we had some grilled. My friend Jay made some grilled corn, and I cooked like a steak with rosemary and garlic and butter. I made some mashed potatoes from scratch, and like some mixed vegetables with like bok choy and spinach and broccoli like together. And then we had they had like this wine. Oh, here it is. They had. Can I show this? I can. I'm an adult. We had this. It's Chantilly, peach and strawberry sparkling wine with it, and they have some peach jelly that they cut up the peach jelly and put it in the glass and put the Chantilly on top. I don't know who the fuck we thought we were. I don't know who the fuck we thought we were, but we were sitting at this table like. It was expensive. It was very, very expensive, very, very fancy, very, very delicatessen, very demure. Okay. It was really, really nice. I wish I could go back and do it again and eat it again. It was so good. It was so good. I'm sorry, Gwen. I got distracted by the previous delicatessen. All right, what message do we have for Gwen for her highest joy and excitement and clarity to move forward on her path? You're certainly on the fence, like a hanged man in transition. Temperance in transition. You're certainly on the fence about something. And you're trying to take the most balanced approach. We got the Aeon, the Judgment in reverse as the underlying issue. No matter what decision you make, no matter what path you choose, with this Aeon in reverse, I want you to know that there is no wrong answer. Like no matter what you do, it's going to be extreme. A miraculous outcome. It's because you're afraid of making the wrong decision, but it's like no matter what you do, it's going to be amazing. So, but I am proud of you for finally taking a more energetically balanced approach to this without getting overwhelmed or freaking out too soon. Because nothing's even happened yet. So I'm actually proud to see you in this hanged man and temperance energy in transition is actually making my heart happy. Because you're kind of like, we'll see how it goes. Which is actually kind of new for you. Congratulations. It's like you're leveling up spiritually. Because you're learning to relax and to really not give a fuck about the outcome. Because now you see that if you just go with the flow and allow things to happen, and take the first step when you can, then things it'll work out the way it'll work. It's working out in your favor. 10 of Pentacles, bitch. Whatever the fuck you're doing, keep doing it. You are diving headfirst into a level of stability. To where you can create the family that you always wanted. And the home that you always wanted. With the type of partner that you always wanted. There's something here about you really wanting to create a family unit. Or like this vibration of a family that maybe you experienced when you were like a very, 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 very small child, but like things just kind of like got fucked up over time. And it looks like your heart and your mind and your spirit want to create that again. Not only for yourself, but for your children and like anybody else who needs it, actually. This is giving... You're creating a space, a home for people who don't... For children who never really had one. I think whatever it is that you're creating, you're moving into, is much bigger than you. Much bigger than you. Much, much bigger than you. I'm seeing small children in your future too. Um, Waiting on that partner. Don't wait on them. Don't wait. Stop waiting. Stop waiting. Just live your life. Stop waiting. Stop looking. Just live your life. Keep going to those classes. Keep whatever it is that you've been doing to put energy back into yourself. Keep doing that. He'll show up when it's time. You don't gotta look for him. You don't gotta wait on him. He'll be around shortly. You don't have to do anything. Literally nothing. But build your strength. And and keep working on your body. You've done a lot of work on your body. You look better. You're feeling better. Your mind is a lot more clear too. I think it's all the physical exercise. It's actually done wonders for your mental health. 7 of Pentacles here. Do not get trapped in worrying about money. You're not worried about money. I don't feel like this is worried about money. This is yes, sort of. Like saving money, maybe. Saving up for something else. If you've been saving up for something else, or like building up towards something else, there's also a vibe of like being afraid that this good luck that you've been having will run out. It's not going to run out. So don't manifest it. Worry about replenishing my savings. Oh, don't. No, the 10 of Pentacles is sitting right here in my face. With this 10 of Pentacles, it's almost like the 10 of Pentacles is sitting here in my face, talking about all this abundance and stability, and like you're falling. It's almost like you're falling back into an old energetic pattern. Don't do that, because it looks like you're dipping your toe into the 10 of Pentacles kind of vibration, and it's working. Don't look back. Don't look back, because you're doing very, very good of managing your mental and emotional state. Very, very, very good. It's like you're at a stalemate in a very, very good way. Choose abundance. Choose prosperity. Choose love. You may be going on a date soon anyway. 2 of Swords and 2 of Pentacles here. In the coming months, you're going to have a lot of choices to make. And they're relatively easy choices. It kind of feels like do you want red or blue? Do you want hot or cold? Do you want New York or California? Like, it's very, which New York and California are two different like vibrations, but it's very this or that. And it's like, don't get caught up in overthinking any choice. Just go with the one that feels good to you the most. Like, do you want like a maxi dress or a ball gown? Do you want, it's like, it's very this or that. It's not like, do you want, I don't know, red or white wine? Like, it's very that kind of thing. But I don't think it's very like, I feel like right now in this space, you're really learning how to balance your energy to where when this comes up, you're not gonna have the sun, underlying issue. Yeah, you're not gonna have any issues at all, booby. Nothing but joy and prosperity and happiness from here on out. Um, um, while all of these decisions are being made, while all of this is happening, don't forget to, um, don't forget to take a moment to yourself. Don't forget to take a breather. Don't forget to, again, take time to yourself while all of these changes are occurring. We'll say. Queen of Swords crossing. Yeah, this is very. I don't know what kind of position you're being put into, like a higher position, a new position in life in some way, and it's going to require this energetic balance that you've been learning, because you're gonna have to really, like, not be afraid to assert yourself. But I feel like you've been on this journey of, like, building up your confidence for a minute now, and uh the test of this confidence is approaching, but I feel like you're gonna knock it out of the park. You're gonna knock it. You may even surprise yourself at how well you handle this. Work it out, bitch. Do you have any questions, comments, or concerns? I'm tired. I'm tired. Oh, did she leave? Did I just give that entire ring to somebody who wasn't even in the? I think I did. Oh well. She can see it on YouTube. Again, if no, okay. Okay. Again, if you're watching and you would like to go back and watch the beginning of the Sunday service, please go follow me on YouTube right now. I'm gonna upload this shit right away. Oh my god. Oh. Well, that's it for me, everybody. Please make sure you love yourselves and each other. Starlight Reflection.